If you've ever worked hard towards something, finally achieved it, and then felt nothing right after, or even worse, felt empty, you're not alone. It's a strange feeling. You expect relief, maybe happiness, maybe even a sense of arrival, but instead there's just silence. And people who experience this often don't talk about it, because from the outside it looks like success. It looks like everything is fine. But internally, something feels off. And that feeling usually starts long before the goal is ever reached. It shows up in small ways, constantly thinking about the next step instead of enjoying where you are, feeling restless even when things are going well, struggling to sit still without planning the next achievement. On the surface, it looks like ambition, but underneath that, there's usually something else driving it. Because for a lot of people, goals aren't just goals. They become a way to feel something, a way to feel enough, a way to feel in control, a way to prove something, sometimes to others, but often to themselves. So the focus isn't really the goal itself. It's the feeling they believe the goal will finally give them. And when that moment comes, and the feeling doesn't arrive the way they expected, that's when the emptiness shows up. Not because the achievement didn't matter, but because it was carrying more emotional weight than it was meant to hold. And here's where it gets interesting. The emptiness isn't created after the goal. It was already there before it. The goal was just temporarily distracted from it. Because when your sense of identity becomes tied to progress, to achievement, to getting somewhere, you're always moving toward something, but rarely sitting with yourself without it. So when the movement stops, even briefly, you're left facing something unfamiliar, stillness. And in that stillness, there's no more distraction, no more almost there, just you without the next thing to chase. And that can feel uncomfortable, not because something is wrong with you, but because your mind learned to associate worth with movement. So stopping feels like losing something, even if you've technically gained everything you were working toward. That's not a lack of gratitude. That's not failure. That's a pattern where achievement becomes a substitute for something deeper, something more internal. And once you start noticing it, the way you see your goals begins to shift. Because it was never just about reaching them. It was about what they were quietly holding together. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. If this explains something for you, there's more to uncover. Understanding yourself is where it begins.